Man, have you noticed AI is everywhere these days? It's all over our social media feeds.
So hot right now.
And I think we're all curious about how AI is going to affect our current industries and us as creative professionals. My name is Mitch Lee. I'm the owner of Redemption Audio, an audio post house here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And today I wanted to talk about how is AI going to affect the way that we work with the human voice in advertising, film, TV, and video games. Now, you're probably very aware of the way that we've been able to use our phone to speak to us, speak back to us. We use Siri, Google Assistant, and we could even have a block of text read back to us. But it sounds like Alexa or a robot voice. Well, this is called text-to-speech technology, and it's getting better all the time, but it still sounds like a robot.
I said a hip-hop save me from the clippy, the peak, peak, and pop, and you don't stop.
The most interesting and scary side of this technology is in the area of voice cloning or voice synthesis or voice augmentation. Being able to create brand new audio content using someone's actual voice. And if you couple that with some AI video tech, we get this.
I stand before you not as an expert, but as a concerned citizen.
One of the 400,000 people who marched in the streets of New York on Sunday,
and the billions of others around the world who want to solve our climate crisis.
As an actor, I pretend for a living. I play fictitious characters, often solving fictitious problems.
I believe that mankind has looked at climate change in that same way, as if it were a fiction.
As if pretending that climate change wasn't real would somehow make it go away. But I think we all know better than that now.
Now, many of you have seen that video already, and I'm sure your response was like mine, like, holy cow, we are in trouble.
You did. You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
How will this be used against us? How will we trust anything that we see or that we hear? Well, I'm not smart enough to deal with those really deep questions, but let's chat about the things that AI might allow us to do. We can now take recordings of someone's voice and use it to create a voice model that then can say anything we want. So what can we do with that? What are the applications? Well, let's say I want people to take my blog posts on the road and listen to them on their commute to work. I can do that right now with text-to-speech, but again, it sounds like Siri or Alexa and it's not very inspiring. But what if I wanted them to hear it back in my voice, the author's voice? Well, traditionally, I'd have to go to a studio or set up a mic at home and record them, edit them, upload them. Well, with the help of AI, I don't need to do that. 11 Labs is a company that I can upload some of my previous recordings of my voice and train it and make a voice model of my voice. And it does a pretty good job. Okay, I'm on the 11 Labs site. These guys are doing some crazy stuff. And what I can do is upload clips of me speaking, a bunch of audio that I had that I uploaded to here to create the model or to synthesize my voice. So I've pasted some copy, some text into here. I can mess around with the voice settings. I can't do too much. I'm going to put this in the middle at 50% each. And let's take a listen to what that sounds like. I'm going to click generate and let's hear what this sounds like.
Once upon a time, in a world not too different from our own, robots had become so advanced that they could practically do everything humans could do, but better.
Okay, it's even got breaths in there. That's pretty crazy. I don't know. What do you think? Does that sound like me? It sort of sounds like me, I guess. Let's mess with some of these settings to see. I'm going to crank this all the way over to the left to be less stable. And I'm going to crank this one all the way to high. Let's see what that does. I click generate and let's see what happens.
Once upon a time, in a world not too different from our own, robots had become so advanced that they could practically do everything humans could do, but better. One day, a group of robots gathered.
Okay, so it's pretty funny, and you can keep clicking generate and get different takes and I guess edit different versions together, but I can't adjust the speed. I can't change words. Right now, it's pretty limited, but in a time crunch, for doing something for a temp purpose, this could be kind of cool. A mind-blowing aspect to AI and voice is in the area of language translation. What if I wanted to take my podcast and create different versions of it in different languages, but I wanted it to sound like me? I didn't want to hire a voice talent or a voice actor. No problem.
Hi, I'm Ann Ganguza, professional voiceover artist. Check out this AI clone of my voice. Advertising agencies, production companies, and film studios can easily translate existing English voiceover into new languages. Now listen to my AI voice clone say that in Spanish. Agencias de publicidad, compañías de producción y estudios de cine pueden traducir fácilmente la voz de narración en inglés existente a nuevos idiomas. Verified AI translated voices with Veritone.
Traditionally, I'd have to transcribe my podcast, translate it to the language, hire a voice actor, and then record it. But now AI can do this at a touch of a button. Think about how this changes translating your film or TV series into different languages. No need to find actors that sound like the actors in the film.
Who are you? Spider-Man. Qui êtes-vous?
Spider-Man.
Kto si?
Spider-Man.
Kim jesteś?
Jestem Spider-Man.
And what about ADR, automatic dialogue replacement, or automated dialogue replacement in films? This is the process of re-recording the actors in the film for scenes that were too noisy or didn't pick up, their lines weren't picked up properly when they were filming it. Well, we'll be able to synthesize the actors' voices as part of their deal and create models that can handle their own ADR without them being in the studio. And they're already using this tech in Hollywood. In the past, when they needed to recreate lines or recreate an actor's voice, they would splice together old dialogue from them to create new lines. Here's a rather crappy example.
This is the first time for me in the Marvel universe.
But now with AI, they can recreate even a young Luke Skywalker, despite the fact that Mark Hamill is still alive.
All right, it's time to continue your training. Let's see you jump. That's all you got? Feel the force flow through you.
There are tools now that can mask our voice and help us sound like our favorite podcaster, actor, or politician in real time.
Do you want to sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Or like Rick Sanchez.
Or like Morgan Freeman?
Or maybe you want to sound like Joe Rogan.
I'm going to show you how to set this up in this video. Let's go.
So let's talk about advertising. DraftKings, the leading betting app, just signed a deal with comedian Kevin Hart to synthesize and use his voice likeness for their app. And we'll be hearing Kevin's voice speak to us in real time based upon our decisions, our clicks, our betting decisions. Up till now, he would have had to have recorded every response, but now that they have his voice synthesized, it can generate any type of response in real time. And it sounds just like him.
Come on, daddy, don't do me like that.
This opens up opportunities for voice talent to sign deals to license their voice likeness to a company or a brand. Another use case would be for ad agencies or production companies to use AI for temping. Many times in advertising, the animator or production company or editor likes to work to a pre-record or an already recorded script for the spot. And usually it's someone in the office that they pull in and they read a temporary version of it.
I know you have it in you. Let's just do it one more time there.
Oh, yeah. Save money, eat some butter. It's good, Walmart.
But now they could type in the script, they could choose a voice, and they could get a higher quality voice. So where does this leave us? Should all my voice artist friends retire and find a new job?
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
For the foreseeable future, most established voice artists will be unaffected. In fact, for them, AI has the potential to create new opportunities for them. Most ads and brands will still require real live voice actors to have that back and forth, to be able to dial in that perfect take, to get that little nuance.
Okay, Jen.
Yep.
It's like you're telling your best friend a secret.
Okay.
Got it? Okay.
But don't whisper the secret, you know what I mean?
Okay.
To be able to iterate ideas fast is what will set companies apart and help them survive this next wave. Progress is inevitable, and we need to figure out how to change with the times and use AI for our good. But can it help us create better art? Will AI help us get to the final version faster? Will it cause everything to become vanilla and lifeless? How do we protect our industries and our craft? Let me know what opportunities you see and what things we need to be careful of below.
Hey, what did you think of Mitch's sick video? Are you still afraid that robots are going to replace you? Ha ha ha. We totally are. Well, make sure to hit Mitch up if you have questions about voice and AI. Have a great day. While you still can. Later, friends.